It's late in the afternoon, I mean fairly late in the afternoon, about 5 o'clock-ish. I'm squiggling my way down to Ashford. Why am I going to Ashford? Well, it's the sort of end of the month, we're coming to the end of August, and the Gap are closing all their stores in the UK. Now, you've seen this advertised, it's been everywhere. Another one of these high street loses its stores. So the Gap will still be selling online, the company isn't going anywhere, it's just to save a bit of money, they're going to get rid of their retail stores. That also means that they're going to get rid of their outlet stores as well. And the outlet store we've got is at Ashford at the Macarthur Glen outlet place. It's about the only store I ever bother going to in the outlet place because most of the stuff isn't really that good value. They're selling last year's items not far off the price of this year's stuff, so I don't tend to fancy many of the shops over there. But the Gap stores, you know, I got a lot of the Gap hoodies because they're the only hoodies that I feel comfortable in because they fit me very well and they last. So I'm going to go over and see what I can get, see if I can get the one I really wanted when I was out up at the other outlet store up at Wembley when I bought my Vans. I want to see if I can get the Gap hoodie with the Union Jack in the Gap logo rather than the American flag which I've got at the moment. So I'll see how that goes, see what else is there. It's also my brother's birthday next week and I've got to see what I can get him for his birthday because, well, that's just what you do. It is actually quite a nice day as well. It's not exactly what you'd call sunny because it's overcast skies, but it is quite warm. It's about between 20 and 21 degrees, so it's a lovely day for it. It's just it's late in the day because I've had other things to do during the day which I haven't been able to put aside. I've had to get them done, which means getting here late. Now, hopefully, I think they shut at about 7 or 8, I think. So I did say it was quite warm. It is quite warm. It is a bit windy. The middle of the car park's quite windy. One of the things you'll notice, I mean, over the years I've been coming here, there seems to be a lot more closed shops now. Some of it is exciting, something else happening here. There's another couple up there. Seems to be the units that are unused or lack of use. And I think some of it's down to the fact that the car park now, you have to pay for. Now, in a way I can understand that, but then again, in another way I can't. I mean, there's nowhere else to go other than the shops in here. So you've come here to shop here, and the only way you get here is by car. You can't really, walk here, and they charge you for parking. So, kind of off-putting really. That's why probably not as many people come now as they used to. It used to be jam-packed and all the stores are full. You'll notice that some of the stores now have changed where they would close shops. They've actually changed to food outlets, like Pizza Express, which used to be the Reebok shop. I've brought out my Joker mask for a change. I haven't worn this for ages. I brought a mask with me today simply because I'm going in shops, but also it stinks of all shit here, really bad, and or cow shit or some shit, I don't know, but it's not nice. Horrible smell. So if you don't like smells, don't come. Well, to be fair, to be honest, it's the same sale price as they have normally. They've got all these posters up everywhere. It's not any different. These are the same prices they have every other day of the week when they're here. So I think they're probably going to wait. See, it does close in September. Well, that's something you don't see every day, isn't it? A Haribo shop. Again, I was saying about clothes shops going. There's a shop missing over there. There's another shop missing down there. So that's that. Then didn't get anything in the Gap store because, as I said, the prices aren't any different than normal. It's not a sale to close down as such. There's no other stores I really wanted to shop in. They have opened up a bit. They've got rid of the bit down the end which used to be the food, and that's now sort of an open end with some more shops. But again, they're the shops that are probably out of reach for most people. The cheapest thing I think I found in one of the shops was a jumper at £120. So there's either outlet, it's not a discounted outlet. These store prices aren't prices that most people could afford, so it's slightly wealthier people maybe going to come and shop here. I don't think there's any bargains or anything to be had here. But if you're coming to look for everything in one place, then it is an outlet. Everything's here if you don't mind spending the money to shop here. But otherwise it's yeah, and the smell of all shit is horrible. Oh, and I did manage to bring my bum bag with me because just like you do, I had to try it, see what it's like to carry around with my wallet, so that's not too bad. But yeah, I don't think I'll be coming here for a long while again. Now, I want to make a bit of a disclaimer, or say a bit of a disclaimer. Whatever you've seen me say today is purely my own views. It's the way I feel about the Ashford Shopping Centre, the outlet centre. And you may have different views than me. You might have a completely different view. You might love the place. You might go there on a regular basis and think it's absolutely fantastic. I suppose I'm a bit dejected, really, as opposed to what it used to be.
I am very disappointed.
When I used to go, when it first started, it was brilliant. It was a designer outlet. It had all the big shops, and the big shops which weren't anywhere else. And it scared people in the town when it first opened, because they thought the town would die and they'd lose all their shops. And there's lots of hoo-ha and all that sort of stuff. And to be fair, it did. I mean, it decimated the high street and the then very small shopping centre that wasn't that brilliant. But over the years, the town sort of built itself back. Now, one of the biggest draws to the outlet centre way back when it first opened, and for many years, was it had a Next outlet store. It had a very large Next store right down the bottom end, not far from the Haribo shop. And the Next store was huge. It had all the Next stuff in it, but at much cheaper prices. So everybody wanted Next stuff and everybody wanted to go there. But the town sort of fought back against the outlet, and they rebuilt and rebranded the shopping centre in the middle of the town to a thing called County Square. And actually, County Square is really good. It's a really nice indoor shopping mall. It's 2 floors. They've got all the shops in there. And when it reopened, it had a big Debenhams, a big Boots, and a big Next store. So Next left the outlet centre. They were selling cheaper clothes at the outlet centre because it was sort of outlet prices. So they wanted to move into a big shopping centre as proper shopping mall, so to say, and have normal clothes at normal prices. So therefore more profit for them, but also under a much bigger, much nicer roof. And I think that really spelt the end as such as the shopping outlet as we knew it. So the outlet suddenly changed. They started charging for prices for parking. They started doing a few other bits and bobs because this massive shopping centre in town with an enormous great car park on about, I don't know, 7 levels or something ridiculous. And the town got revamped and the actual town itself changed. They changed the one-way system to a dual way. They rebuilt all of the shops in town, and all of a sudden it changed the outlook of Ashford. So, of course, now the outlet centre isn't really so much outlets. I mean, there's not really the bargains to be had that you could have. I said, if you went something like Bicester or something like that, you get bargains, whereas here, it's just one place for a lot of clothes. I think the clothes stores down the far end, they're they're not discounted prices really, not I would consider anyway. And if you want to go inside, I mean, the County Square Shopping Centre has the advantage of being indoors, no matter what the weather is, sun, rain, snow, cold, hot weather, whatever. It's air conditioned in the summer, it's heated in the winter, and you don't get the smell of cow shit or whatever it is that's there. The outlet centre has definitely lost out to the County Square shopping mall, and it shows. That's why, it's a shame. I do feel sad for the outlet centre, because they said it's got 9 or 10 empty units, which, to be fair, don't look like they're going to be filled anytime soon. Every single one says something exciting coming soon, but they've had those something exciting coming soon on there for years. You don't know. Obviously, it's not going to close, but it's just changed direction. I think a lot of people are more moving into the town centre. So it is just purely my opinion. You might think it's brilliant and you might still love going to the outlet and you won't go to County Square, or you'll do both. I would recommend, if you're going shopping, probably do both. Go to the main shopping mall, which is indoors, and then if you've got something you want you can't get there, have a look, see if it's got it in the outlet. But don't expect to get super cheap prices, because you won't.